涙集めて夜空へ返そう揺らぐことない愛だけばらまけせ君に来てるかどうかわかんなくなっちゃった夜は本質の見えない夜空に
They call me Haruki Imishi, undefeated master of the lowland dance whip.
Let's go, monkey boy. The eel is underground. Now that Fudo's prowling around, we don't have time to goof around with this guy.
Huh? Whoa! Hold on there, Sniper Brains!
It's Bon Me now!
Well, Mr. Bon, or whatever, would you like to stop by our safe house and hang out a bit?
Safe house?
Yep.
That bastard! Who does Makubex think he is, forcing me to do tricks like some dancing monkey? Bon Midao is my prey. What right does someone like Joker have to take him away from me?
Better watch yourself, Fudo.
Huh?
You know Makubex's calculations are never wrong. There's no call for someone like you to admonish him.
Someone like me, you say? Who do you think you're talking to, Sakura? Tell me. I could take hold of that prim little face of yours in one hand and crush it without breaking a sweat. Do you realize that?
Stop. Don't take another step toward my sister.
Are you gonna mock me too now, Jubei? Huh?
Fudo, have you forgotten? All of our current circumstances are moving forward according to the answer Makubex has calculated. There's only one thing we should do now, and that's have faith and let his answer guide us. He had the vision to show us our future. Let's do it for his sake. After all, we're betting everything on Makubex's intellect, right?
It's not that I've forgotten, but this arm of mine... It compels me! It's telling me to find Midao and take him down! My desire is inside my arm, throbbing!
What's all this commotion?
Makubex, I want answers and I want them now. Why did you refuse to let me kill Bon Midao? Huh?
Thank you.
What?
I knew that you above all others would have the perspective and vision to follow my plan without question. I knew you'd throw away your useless pride and do what's best for everyone.
Of course.
Makubex, there's something I'd like to know. Why didn't you let Fudo keep on fighting until the end? Bon Midao's strength must be as powerful as Kurodo Akabane's. He may act like he's fooling around half the time, but something tells me that guy's been to hell and back in his lifetime. But then, Takuma Fudo, a natural-born warrior, right? In combat, Bon Midao could never outdo him.
Let me ask you then, who do you think would win if I let two warriors like that fight it out to the bitter end?
Neither of them had tapped into their full power yet, but at the point you pulled him back, I thought Fudo had the upper hand.
Yes, but I can't make a calculation based on conjecture. In the end, there must be a single answer. Like you said, Fudo is bristling with superb battle instincts, He doesn't fear death, and he enjoys the rush of winning by the skin of his teeth. To him, the fight is an end unto itself. But Ban Midao is different somehow. He's a recoverer. His sole objective is to get back the ill. For him, this is about recovering the lens and nothing else.
I see.
Kagami.
Don't you get it, Jubei? Makubex's objective is to stop the recovery service team from achieving their objective. Am I right, Makubex?
Exactly, Kagami. You can see right through everything, can't you? If Ban Midao is sure he can win against Fudo, he'll fight all the way through to the end. But if he feels even the slightest risk of defeat, he'll withdraw without hesitation.
You mean he'll run away?
Yes. And that's precisely why I'm so afraid of that man. His battle sense may be highly acute, but it never drowns out his calculating nature. And then there's the Lightning Emperor, Genji Yamano. There's no telling what he'll do. These two get-backers are unstoppable by straightforward means. But calculation is everything. Careful figuring. I'm sure that even as we speak, Joker is steering us to the right answer. All according to plan. Another certain outcome.
I thought you said this was a safe house, Emishi.
Huh? Oh, yeah, it's a safe house, all right.
The safe house of the anti-Makubex resistance group, see?
Oh, so your name is Miss Mommy. Well, I'll tell you what, Miss Mommy, you can eat the strawberry part, okay?
You perverted snake, stop playing around! We came here on business, remember? This is business!
You don't get to complain. You got Monica, remember? Don't be such a party pooper, monkey boy.
Now, there's no need to be getting all bent out of shape. Not when everybody's so happy. After all, one of the legends of the Limitless Fortress is back. One of the four kings of the votes, Shido Fuyuki.
Just so you know, I didn't come all the way back here to crush Makubex for you.
I know. The information about your mission flowed our way. Your objective is the thing called the ill that they stole from somewhere. Is that right? So what do you think there, Shido? Would you like to join up with us? We're having trouble in the Makubex department just like you. It'd benefit us both.
Look. 2 sticks, chocolate and strawberry. Now! Come to me! Oh, Miss Mommy, you like
Shido, wait!
You're so nice. One little question.
Snake for brains. He's got his issues for sure, but you've got yours too, Emishi. You say you're anti-Makubex, but how could you take him on? Hey, Emishi, are you listening?
I'm listening. You're as hard-headed as ever, huh? Forgive me, buddy. But the truth is, I'm one of Makubex's men now. Lowland Dance Whip! Hover like a Sayonara, Beastmaster.
Okay, now this time, okay, this time, Miss Mommy.
Hiya! Are we having fun yet?
Oh, if it isn't good old Emishi. Boy, the girls at your place are the friendliest I've come across in years. The Resistance life might not be so bad after all.
I'm happy that you're happy.
So I was thinking, buddy, maybe I'll give up the recovery gig and stay with you guys instead.
Huh?
Yeah, I'll leave that stupid mission to Monkey Boy. We teamed up because that's the way the wind blew, but I don't like him much, you know? I mean, he's too hard-headed. Right, Miss Mommy? Oh, my God, you're so fit!
Oh, Mr.
That's
Boy.
enough.
Huh?
Shido was one of my own once, so I figured I'd at least show him a good time before he died. He'd have fun eating and drinking and laughing it up, and before he realized it, he'd have slipped into a sleep he'd never wake up from. I thought that would be the best thing, but that wasn't for you. Why? Why someone like you? How could Shido and Kazuki team up with a loser like you? Let alone the Lightning Emperor?
Oh, so that's how it is, eh? What? You put something in the drinks, didn't you?
I never want to see your smile again. Die!
Everything okay over there, Natsumi?
I broke the handle off Bond's favorite mug.
Uh-oh. Bond's gonna throw a fit.
Oh, maybe I can glue it back together.
Now that you mention it, I wonder how this latest job of theirs is going so far.
Miss Heaven hasn't come back yet either. They're gonna be okay, aren't they, Chief?
No need to worry. They're the famous get-backers, aren't they? In another 2 or 3 days, those jerks will be sitting right here at my counter, drinking my coffee and begging for another free pizza.
Cover like a top!
What? What was that? What is this? What the heck is happening? This scene in front of me. It's like a tape rewinding. What is this? What is this?
Just a minute.
Huh? Did you have a pleasant dream? You used the Jagon on me?
When did you have the chance to do that?
Right before he had a chance to put on those anti-Jagon sunglasses of his.
How did you know this guy was an enemy?
Oh, please. Like Fudo would run off with his tail between his legs just because a fight was 3-1. And then the second this guy says hello, he puts on his sunglasses. Add to that the fact that the timing of his entrance was a little too perfect. And I knew something was up. See, fight first and ask questions later has always been the law of the Limitless Fortress. Right, Mr. Former Resident?
Emishi, how could someone like you ever join up with Makubex?
You have no right to say that to me.
What?
The Lightning Emperor vanished. You and Kazuki vanished. The 4 kings scattered. Those of us who were left behind had to do something. We needed Makubex's wits to survive. Even if they were the wits of a demon. So I decided to place a bet. I bet that Makubex could use that lens of his to bring the sun into this abandoned world for us.
The lens and the sun. I think I'm starting to understand what this ill thing really is.
What?
I don't know where the hell something that dangerous could be, but I'm gonna find out.
Come back here!
Be careful! His whip is dangerous!
Dangerous? Which part? This part!
I told you so, Snake for Brains.
I'm waiting, Shido. And you too, Ban Midao. Bring it on if you can.
Lowland Dance Whip! Vanish! Inner Sandstorm!
Lowland was a desert kingdom that flourished before the time of Christ. The Lowland Dance Whip held its enemies at bay for over 1,000 years. It makes you want to see just how far he could get, fighting both Shido Fuyuki and Ban Midao at once, doesn't it?
Makubex.
I know, Sakura. I'm preparing a more suitable fighting place for him anyway, and Joker has already succeeded brilliantly in playing his part for me.
He's a flashy bastard. Well, using the Jagon once hurt, but at least we got a clue as to where the ill might be. So I guess it was worth it.
Hey, Midao.
Yeah?
You said something before about knowing what the ill is now.
That was more like it probably. If you put together the fact that Makubex is calling it a lens with the fact that its initials are IL, well then.
We've been so careless. The ill is probably somewhere near the underground garbage disposal facility.
I had no idea we even had one of those here.
Actually, Ren probably doesn't know this, but the nucleus of the Limitless Fortress was built with its own artificial intelligence, which was abandoned near its completion. See? In the basement, there's an automatic garbage disposal facility still in operation. There's a definite possibility that Makubex is using it as his base of operations.
I can never thank you enough for this information, sir.
Wait just a moment, Kazuki. Do you have any idea what the lens that you've been referring to as the ill might be?
It's got to be an implosion lens, doesn't it?
And what does that mean, huh?
Inward explosion lens. In other words, it's the fuse for an atomic bomb, Shido.
An atom bomb?
The principle behind creating an atomic bomb is actually quite simple. If you compress nuclear fission materials like uranium-235 or plutonium-239 with plain old gunpowder, it goes boom. But it doesn't mean anything unless the explosion's energy actually travels to the nuclear materials that form the core. So what you've got to do is combine gunpowders with different combustion speeds, and using highly advanced calculations and technology, create a fuse. That's the inward explosion lens, aka the implosion lens.
So you're telling me Makubex is trying to create an atomic bomb?
That's what I'm telling you.
What is it?
Oh. One more time.
The fuse for an atom bomb? But Gramps, where did Makubex get his hands on something so dangerous?
Obviously from an institution on the national level. An unofficial one, of course. The ones who assigned the recovery may very well be the same people.
Excuse me. Just who are you? You know not only what the ill really is, but our very purpose for being here.
I am a pharmacist. That's all. Nothing more and nothing less. I'm Pharmacist Gen of the Limitless Fortress.
Is that so?
I'd like to warn you about one other thing, Kazuki. Though I suspect that since you were quick enough to figure out what the ill is, it may already be on your mind. There may very well be a traitor mixed in among your allies.
You mean a Judas? No need to worry about that. I know everyone on our team. They're all professionals.
But Kazuki, as a former resident of this place, surely you must know. Betrayal is a human instinct, just like survival. Don't let your guard down. Hello? This is the pharmacy.
It's me, Doctor. Were you able to discover the recovery service team's movements?
I sent them to you via email, didn't I?
This time we sent a first-class recovery service. No more failures will be allowed.
Don't preach to me. What do you want?
There is a Judas within the recovery service.
You won't die, right?
Next time, I'll definitely sit down and have tea with you.
You finished over there?
Yeah.
An atom bomb. Is this for real?
This Makubex guy is nuts.
But can Makubex really make an atom bomb with the ill?
The only precision thing you need is the implosion lens for the fuse. If you can just get that, then yeah. But wait. How do you get hold of it in the first place? And even if you could get hold of it in the first place, who would transport it for you?
What is it?
Nothing. Could it be? Is there a Judas among us?
Midao.
I was just wondering where Genji might be right now, that's all.
He hasn't caught up to us yet, has he?
Get your butt over here! That Genji could get lost in a closet.
It's a pretty moon, isn't it, Mr. Akabane?
That it is. We haven't met any enemies lately. You don't suppose we're so lost that we're now far from the ill and anyone who might have it, do you, Ginji?
Oh, of course not. It's unthinkable that I would get lost, isn't it? It's okay. This is just between us, but the truth is, I was the Lightning Emperor of the Limitless Fortress. When I was a kid, I even played hide-and-seek here. It's okay. We're closing in on the ill, slowly but surely, I promise, Mr. Honored Guest, sir.
I told you before, didn't I? To me, the value of a job lies in the degree of enjoyment I take from it. That pleasure is worth more to me than any fee. Don't go and spoil things for me, all right?
Bathroom. Just gonna... Yeah. I have to run until my heart collapses! Change everything to wind! Outrun everything like light! Run, 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 run! Milos! Am I safe? Mr. Akabane!
Yes?
Bon, I think I'm done for.
You really are an excellent partner, aren't you, my dear Ginji? Unless I'm decidedly mistaken. The ill must be near this garbage disposal area. On the next episode of Get Backers, Ginji and I are still joined at the hip, but as delightful as that image is, it also means we're a prime target from Makubex's minions. Here come two of them now, Jubei and Kagami from Babylon City. I hope Ginji will stop running around and put that power of his to some good and lethal use. Don't miss the next electrifying episode of Get Backers.